Hey YouTube, I just got another do-it-yourself type video for you today. This one's just gonna be a video with some tips on it to help you when installing your refrigerator. Just a few things that might help you. I'm just gonna run down through them real quick. This ain't gonna be a 30-minute video, so just bear with me. One thing I like doing when I install a new refrigerator is when I go back here to the water connect, I like getting a long hose. At Lowe's they sell these braided hoses to connect the ice maker up, and you know they've got a 5-foot and a 10-foot. So I opted to get the 10-foot so I could be able to pull the refrigerator out from under the cabinet here and get back here and sweep the floor and clean the floor. And you know, if you ever so often you want to pull that cardboard off right there and clean those coils, just wipe them down with a brush and vacuum all that dust and stuff out. And so this makes it so much easier if you've got a 10-foot long hose to be able to pull that out and clean back there. So another thing is you've got this 10-foot long hose and you go to push the refrigerator back up against that wall, and you've got all this hose in the floor, and that's not good. So one tip that I like to do is take some just clear tape or duct tape, whatever you have that's strong enough, and just take you some tape and just tape your hose up against the refrigerator. And I'll just do it in several places, and that way when you push the refrigerator back up against the wall, you ain't got all that hose laying in the floor and bunching up. And you know, if you was to get all that hose in the floor and you push the refrigerator back and you pinch it up against that molding right there, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to have a water leak. Or if you put too much pressure on that little 1/4-inch fitting, you're going to have a water leak too. So anyways, just go ahead and put you some tape on there and run it up, and that way next time when you go to pull it out to clean back there, you know it's already right there at your height, and you can see how much room you have to pull the refrigerator on out and clean. And the same thing goes with the electrical cord. The cord comes out down there at the bottom, but let me turn around here. You see that my outlet is up about chest high. So if you was to just leave that electrical cord down there dangling, you know, like I said, you run that risk of pinching that cord up underneath the refrigerator or up against the wall. So like I said, I just opt to take some tape and put on there and put on it, and that way it makes it real easy to just plug it in. And next time when you want to clean up under there, it's right here at your height, and you ain't got to fumble with that cord, and you ain't got a bunch of cords and hoses and everything down there in the floor. And it just makes it look neater and keeps it out of the way and keeps from getting bunched up. Another thing too, when you buy a refrigerator, you'll notice a couple pieces of styrofoam stuck in between the doors, like this right here. And what those are for is to keep the doors level. If this won't fit in between there real easy, then it lets you know, and this one's a little bit out of whack, I need to adjust it. You can see that one is a little bit higher than the other. So there's an adjustment on the bottom where you can adjust the doors and make sure that that is even all the way from top to bottom. And they give you a couple pieces that's stuck in the door, so you can keep those in there when you adjust it, so everything stays nice and lined up. Because there ain't nothing that looks crazier than having a nice stainless steel refrigerator and then you got one door that's way higher than the other. It just looks crazy. So you know, just make sure you put those pieces of styrofoam in there and get down on the bottom and adjust those levelers out, and have somebody hold the refrigerator back while you adjust them. Another thing, if the refrigerator's been laying down, I'm sure everybody's heard this. If it's been laying down, don't go ahead and plug it up, because all your freon's not circulated, so you know you just want to stand it in the upright position and leave it for like 24 hours before you plug it in. And another thing I wanted to mention is surge protection. I was thinking about putting a surge protector back there, and I thought, well, I should probably Google it just to kind of find out what it says, because I have seen appliance surge protectors in the stores before. So I Googled it, and it said that most appliances or most refrigerators didn't require a surge protector, because if the it's really sensitive to power surges. So if there is a surge, it just shuts the compressor down, and after the surge it restarts itself. So I'm not going to run a surge protector on there. You do whatever you want, but as for me, I'm not going to do one. And one last little tip on these doors. Go ahead and pull this styrofoam out of here. On these door handles, right here is where you attach those. If they're not attached when you get the refrigerator, just put your door handle on and tighten this little inset Allen type inset screw right there. And you know, just be careful. Don't put like 100 foot-pounds of torque on it. Just be real gentle with it and tighten it down till it's snug and give it a little bit more of a twist. But if you start cranking down on it, you'll break that little threaded piece out, and you're going to be hurting because you'll have to order some parts, and you don't want to have to do that. So anyways, guys, just a few little tips that might help you out. Just tape your lines up and you should be good. All right, talk to you guys later.